Hi, Jack W. Regan here with another writing moment. One of the questions I get asked the most when I go out to library events, book signings, and such is, where do you get your ideas? Now, I wish there was an easy answer to this question, like I could tell the questioner, Mel, there's this little shop down on Division and 36th. Unfortunately, no such shop exists. I wish it did. I could have used it many times in my writing past. But the good news is that ideas for writing are limitless. And if you've ever worried about running out of ideas, don't be. Once you learn how to look for them, you'll never have to worry. The best way to get ideas for your writing is to train your mind to think like a writer. And that is to train it to ask questions, just instinctively. For example, if you're reading the newspaper and you read a story about a robbery, think, what if? Were the robbers apprehended? What if they used a rather unorthodox method in the robbery? That kind of thing. Use your mind. Every story you read in the newspaper, think, would this make a good plot point? What would I have to change in order to use it in a story? If you are having a conversation with friends, for example, in your mind, your writer's mind, think to yourself, what if I asked a certain controversial question? How would they respond? How would I respond to them? Could I use that dialogue in a story? Could it in itself be a plot point? When you go to the grocery store, when you go to the mall, train yourself to watch people, observe their actions and how they are reacting to their environment. You can use those not only to strengthen your own characters, but sometimes you come up with a plot point as well. When you read other books, when you watch movies, all this is fodder for the idea mill that is inside you. And once you train your mind to latch onto those, once you train your writer's mind, you'll be surprised at how many ideas come flowing to you. They'll start to present themselves to you. You won't have to work so hard to get them. Now, the work will still be in putting them together into a coherent plot and making an actual book out of them, but the ideas will start presenting themselves to you. They may wake you up in the middle of the night. They may come to you in a flash. They may happen while you are actually writing. And I've had times where I'm writing on a certain project, an idea comes to me and completely revolutionizes what I'm working on. I have to completely change direction, sometimes start over at the beginning, and to incorporate this new great idea that it suddenly presented itself to me. But I'm not resentful, because that is part of the process, and it is a sign to me that I have begun learning to train my own writer's mind.